when you play against the Revive, because certain just windows of opportunity are simply not enough. You find a Strangler at the outskirts of a fight, you engage him, you kill him, suddenly you're playing 45. No longer, because of that Revive from Zilean. You can pick up at the tower now. G2 for the first time are actually playing around their top laner. Look how Trick is helping him here, and now Gamsu is stuck on a long lane, as he is very often, and he has to teleport his way out, but he's gonna drop.
Oh, just in time! He doesn't make it! First blood, over to Trick. By Sven, Trick, Mithy. There's really no contest available.
Fnatic's collapsing.
Maybe they can. In comes True Shot. It's not going to be enough. It's smited away, and Trick throws on the Ragnarok. In comes Fnatic, and Fevivin will polish off Mithy. They're looking for Trick. Gamsu cannot find the damage. You see Perks isn't giving the grab, but Mithy, he takes a lot of damage here in Spirit. He's going to quick draw, but Trick is on top of him. Quick teleport. Exhaust is down, and Trick, he's running straight through the back line, looking for Spirit. Can he find him? Yes, he can. And he manages to get the Zilean ult on. Sven doing what he wants. Right in the back line, lines up the curtain call. He's got a shot left in the tank, and he does poke out Fnatic. Yellow Star spot. The bomb's on. Will it be enough to take him out?
It will.
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's again. Fnatic do the right thing. They aggressively move in.
Spirit gets the ult on, stand united to him, but Reckless is isolated. Expect in Perks looking to chase him down. Bombs are flying. He shifts away, but in comes Trick again. Meganar's out, right onto Gamsu, and we've got ourselves a hectic skirmish here. Yellow Star exhausted. Curtain call comes in. Last shot. That is a massive amount of damage, and G2 have taken it to start winning this fight. Sven picks up one kill onto Gamsu. Yellow Star already down. Spirit's got nowhere to go, and that's a double kill. Over to the Jhin. And
really right. They started all of this. They preemptively teleported and expect.
Oh!
That's fine. You don't need a jungler anyways.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Is enough.
I thought he was tanky.
To go back.
And this is exactly what they've been saying. Give us some time and we can conquer. We can play as a team. And Perks will knock down Fevivin. They'll knock down some towers. And this is the G2 everyone expected coming into Summer Split.
Yeah, another pick. It's also not there yet. There it is. And now G2 immediately started hitting here.
Yeah, really short uptime on just about everything.
Nard bar 95% waiting in the brush, ready for the teleport here. So the second expect joins, which is TPing now bottom left. He's going to go instantly Mega Nard if he connects any damage.
Fnatic, they're sniffing their noses. It's way too late though. It's going to get smited away by Trick, and about no good choices. Fnatic are definitely left with none now. Expect was hurting the minions into the base. Meanwhile, the rest of G2 now, they decide to take this dragon once and for all. Expect might give his life for the effort here, but you got to consider that worth with the way they're playing this.
And that's the perfect move from Fnatic. They stall Expect for 1 minute. That's honestly half of the Elder Dragon here. I think G2 can honestly wait very long until he spawns. I think that's what they're doing here. Look at him. They're keeping the dragon in combat for a while, keeping it in smite range if anything comes close. This is a smart adaptation. Because look at G2. What's next in the 3 minutes? No Baron will spawn. So they just wait for a little bit.
The res, an inhibitor, or rather, yeah, an inhibitor falls down. And now the trap's starting to snap shut here. In comes a Glacial Fissure. Can they outfight this Reckless? He's caught behind Trick. That's a lot of damage. And this might be curtains for Fnatic. Spirit chunked away. Jhin trap blowing. And it's not even 40 minutes in. G2, they're rolling this all the way to the end. A triple kill for Sven. It's huge.
Yeah, the true damage here and the damage over time from that keystone here for Sven, taking down Reckless. It was the right move from Fnatic again, isolating the split push. They did it once and expected it worked. They tried it twice, but it did not work, Pyra.
Brutal dominance in game number 1. G2 in just under 40 demonstrated and take down Fnatic.
And it's definitely an early game worth rewatching. This pivotal moment again, that push from Gamsu after the lane swap, and G2 opting to match him with maybe a Shen.
Oh,
okay.
Okay, we've seen this once before.
It's like that. This is a counter pick, so. But you need to keep connecting your Qs. When Odawam played it against Cabochard.
Magical Journey, Yellow Star follows through. That's a long one, and in comes Spirit, but they turn their attention to Sven, and he's desperately trying to out-trade and flash into that portal. He gets knocked up, but in comes Expect. Summoner heal, and that's first blood over to Expect.
Oh, we have to talk about all this again. Let's see how it plays out. Spirit.
That's going to be a 2-for-1
kill, but Expect comes in here with another really good reactionary teleport.
And flash! Oh!
He's dead!
Oh no! Spirit!
3-for-1 G2 Esports! And this...
Well, let's take a look at this one again. What happened in the mid lane? Fevivin, well, he kind of got jumped on. This wasn't quite enough damage right in the beginning, but they did manage to polish him off, by the way. So even with the arrow, it's going to hit him right in the back after the Nidalee Spear. And Fnatic are running scared. Meanwhile, Perks
Sold gas in the top lane.
we-
I didn't even know what that
we-
counter engage was from G2.
top spot. Remember, this is the defending champions of Europe so far, which is a title usually reserved for Fnatic.
Alright, Burks, flash. Nope.
Okay, Room Prisons instead. Oh, he stopped.
That's actually, that was not a failed combo from
Wait a minute.
Star.
He's going.
No, he's dead.
Yeah.
Let's just
I want to see what went to.
rip Perkovich. That was a mistake. That was not a failed combo by Yellowstar, vision-wise, which leads to people getting caught out. I like Zillion in the 1-3-1 a lot more because Perks has speed up. Perks with Zillion would have not died there.
Oh!
Now Reckless gets a spear.
Oh, and he is just evaporated. That is a whole lot of damage, and they stop him
good
for a
ulti.
second. Tempered Fate, Trick, flashing away. Big Gnar stomps on the Goombas. It's Yellowstar and Fevivin that are going down, and one misstep. Huge punishment. Yellowstar flashes away, but that's gonna be in hip towers.
Now is just waiting for the face check.
Oh, and they get it. There's a big combo, but in comes Trick to try and turn the damage around. They just don't have any. Teleport here, desperation time for Fnatic. In comes Gamsu, but Perks has already taken out Yellowstar. Flag and drag, and into the chains they go. And that's not going to be nearly enough to take out anybody except for Perks. Last tick of the Chaos Storm. Fevivin, nearly untouched, but Expect starts to instantly turn that around and chase down not one, not two, but three members of Fnatic. Expect just going wild, and now Spirit tanking the spear. Trick hops on him, and that arrow isn't even needed. Big fight for G2. Shit, Fevivin, he's caught in the Tempered Fate. They chain it in. The Chaos Storm comes, but that's not anything that they needed. Expect, he's still 1v3. They turn to Reckless, pounce on him, a double kill over to Trick, and it's Yellowstar's turn to fall. A triple kill for the Kitty Cat, and that's gonna be base.
In terms of like blonde hair length, I was gonna ask you, is it Reckless?
He locked the Baron. That's step one, though, is getting that LCS title once again. Sven and Mythy joining this team, trying to get their first LCS title, but they can beat the old Kings of Europe and keep the dominance going. It looks like that is going to be the case, and it has never looked so easy. Taking out Yellowstar, chasing Spirit. He might have 8 legs, but he's not running fast enough.
Yeah. But it's just an unfair battle at this point for Fnatic. They're like fighting with the kid sword.
Oh.
Have you ever played the Legend of Zelda games? Like the first free little sword that you get? That's what Fnatic's wielding right now, and G2 has got the something.
They've been collecting rupees while they go, too.
Yeah.
That's
they have
the,
a 6th member worth in gold right now.
Jeez.
G2 Esports.
Yeah, they're not lacking for money, and this Baron will start to put the final nail in the coffin. 28 minutes and down it goes. It's 30 minutes. I mean, this is just the slow march in. Fnatic, they know they've lost so much ground. We might see one blast before the end.
Yeah.
Gamsu EQs. He's going to get knocked by the arrow, though. And there's a big Gnar. He's going to go golden for a second, and the Fnatic members start to drop. Yellowstar going first. Sven takes him out. Gamsu goes for the dunk. The Chaos Storm, not enough damage, and they want to pad those stats, but that's Inhibitor. And G2 Esports, 2-0, clinic on Fnatic.
Yeah, that phase where those 3 inhibitors were down at the very end. Fnatic, vying for the throne, but if that was a wedding, the Reigns of Castamere would start playing right there. Sadly, swift end to Fnatic's chances in this series. Honestly, beautiful 2-0 here from G2. At least Spirit can still smile. That's what I love about that guy. He's always smiling. Fnatic taking it, honestly, reasonably well.
You have to take a loss like that in stride, even if there's not a whole lot you can do. Fnatic